This week's Nightfall is the Blighted Chalice. Right when you spawn in, haul ass up these steps, and there's Malok's punk self, and get ready to shoot these orbs. There's going to be one on the right and one on the left. The second you take these orbs down, bail. Fighting these ads on the ground, I would not suggest that. Just follow my route. We're going to go up top to the top left side of the room, and I have a rocket launcher on. I would suggest having a rocket launcher for the first room, just because it's going to help clear out all these stupid scions that just going to continuously keep splitting. Like Dragon's Breath would be really good. There's a burn on this week for the Nightfall, and it's Void, so I have Truth on. So, I mean, obviously, if there's a burn on, use guns that have that burn. But if there was no burn on, I'd probably rock Dragon's Breath just with the napalm, dude. That thing wrecks. You could rock a sword, too, but with the light level difference, you're not going to want to get close to any of these ads. You're just not going to. I mean, maybe if once you get to 335, this 320 Nightfall, that light level, that won't be as bad, and you could go ham with the sword in this first room on all these little scions, but I'm not even going to chance it. I don't think you should. Just come up top where I'm at. So after you clear the initial little first wave here, hop on down, collect some ammo. Hell, if you want to, you can wait for your super. Titans, I would rock Bubble. Warlocks, I would rock Self-Res. And Hunters, rock whatever you want. I prefer Bow, but, you know, that's just me. Okay, so after you clear out the first initial wave, it's going to show you to go run towards the door, and there's these little stupid locks on it. The second you go near this door, flip around, get your sniper out, and get ready for these orbs that are going to spawn in. So there's going to be one to the left, one to the right. Really quick and easy if there's a burn on to take these out. The second you take those out, bail, go back up top to the spot where I'm at. And with each of these subsequent waves after the first initial wave that you clear out, there's going to be an Ultra that spawns with it. Going to be an Ultra Knight that can do solar damage and void damage. There might be an Ultra Sword Vandal. I don't know if they will have an Ultra Wizard as an option, but Ultra Knight for sure, an Ultra Vandal. There will be one that spawns with each of the 3 rounds. There's 3 locks, 3 rounds. Just focus on taking out these little stupid ass scions, dude. They split, and it is so annoying. That's why I have a rocket launcher on, because they do like to clump together, and if there's a burn on, you are going to wreck. I mean, Titans, you could use hammer if you wanted to, and you could throw hammers down from up here, or void bomb. Warlocks you could, but I don't know. I just would like having self-res or bubble, just in case you're about to die or getting in trouble. You can pop the bubble, or if you die in the warlock, you can self-res and save yourself. So that's why I prefer those supers. Just focus on taking out ads. It's pretty easy, guys. It's not too bad, especially you're up here. The ads aren't going to come up here, though the ultras, they can spawn up here. They will hop down, but if you're up here fighting them, they will try and fight you, though a lot of the time, or at least the majority of the time, they're just going to hop down immediately, and they're just going to completely ignore you, which is nice. So I'm just going to quickly fast forward here to the next round. You're just picking up this stupid relic and then turning it in to unlock the chain. Now, for this second wave, I didn't want to stop because I wasn't exactly sure where the Knight or Sword Vandal would spawn from. So I wanted to get up to my safe spot as soon as possible. And there he is. So he spawned out of that door on the other ledge. And see, he's attacking me. He can see me. He's attacking me. But then he jumps down. So he's not going to want a lot of you for more than about 3 or 4 seconds before he's going to run away and go down to the ground. So you're not going to have to worry about him jumping across. At least I don't think. You know, this strike's brand new. Maybe no, don't quote me on that. Maybe they will jump across. I have no idea, but I didn't experience that at all. I'm going to fast forward again here. I'm sure you've gathered the strategy. Get up here, clear out ads. Use your rocket launchers, use your grenades. I think rocket launcher is definitely the best just for ad control. Obviously, a burn's not going to be on every single week, but when it is on, use that to your advantage. Dragon's Breath would be good because of the napalm. These stupid-ass scions, dude, they just keep splitting. It's so annoying. So with each subsequent round, just make sure you take those orbs out. Find the Ultra if you want to take him out first, or work on the little stupid scions, and then take out the Ultra. Once all the ads are clear, dude, you can wait on a pack cooldown. You could wait on your super if you wanted to. You can just hang out. Nothing's going to happen. And then just go and grab the relic. This is the second relic. We're going to go unlock the second lock. I mean, this Nightfall's not too bad. It is tough because of the light level difference, but once you get up in light level a little bit, and once you kind of get the strategy down, okay, so this guy spawns over here on this door, so I'm going to use my super. This is when I would Titans. I would pop your bubble or pop your hammer. Void Bomb, wait for him to come out. So he can come out over on this side, and you see how he was trying to make his way over the edge and my bow was stopping him. But they will spawn over here on this side. It seems random. I didn't really notice a pattern, but maybe for the first round they spawn down low. The second round they spawn over on that left side, and then, or I guess we're on the left side, the right side of the room, and then maybe for the third round they spawn over here. I'm not sure. Obviously this is the first week of anybody doing this strike, so I haven't really gotten any patterns or anything down like that. I'm going to super fast forward here. It's the last wave. You're just clearing out the stupid scions. So for this Nightfall, you can actually run through 85% of it. It's really tough to run through. Okay, so once you open up this door, they got these cursed thrall here, but it's really stupid because they're all bunched up. All you got to do is shoot one and they all explode. I don't know if they thought that was going to be a danger to you or something. I have no idea. But whatever, they do drop a ton of ammo. Sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's special. So if you're running low, hopefully they hook you up with some heavy. Okay, so basically we can run through all the rest of this part. So you're going to shoot this first orb right here, and that's going to kind of clear the path and allow us to run, and then we're going to jump over to our right. But you are going to want to take out these adds just so they don't damage you as you're trying to run on through. There's the captain that's doing the whole blinding thing. You want to make sure to take him out, definitely. Once you take out the captain, I like to take out the sniper that you'll see in a second that's up on the ledge, because he can sometimes shoot you when you're slowed going through to the right, and he can kill you. There are two snipers. Sometimes they're not both up there, but other times they are. Okay, so he popped his bubble, so I'm just going to go. And you're going to run through here. You're going to hop up to the right. You will be slowed. Keep pushing through, and get your sprint on. Get your sprint on. Hold that sprint button. Keep sprinting. Do not stop. You can run through this whole thing, and it's really tough. You might die, but you might as well try it. You don't get sent to orbit anymore. Keep sprinting. Sprint past this crap. Start jumping over the bridge. All these explosions, these orbs. Now, I was in trouble, so I had to use my invisible nade. I headed to the left of the bridge. You want to keep to the right. You see how all these things are spawning? I'm in front of the spawn. The game doesn't think I should be this far. It's trying to catch up as I'm getting wrecked by adds from behind. Keep running, keep running. The checkpoint spawns halfway in this little hallway. As I'm almost dead, this hunter hit a pebble and I die. Okay, we got the checkpoint. Phew! So you can run by it. You need to try to do it. It's going to save you some time. Now let's say you don't make it through and you die. This part's really not hard at all. It just prolongs the Nightfall, so that's why I say to try and make it through. But if you can't, it's no big deal, no worry. It's just going to prolong the Nightfall for a little bit longer for you guys. So take out that orb across the bridge and then focus on this wizard. You want to get her down just because of the Shadow Thrall. They get really, really annoying. So once you take her down, you can move up the bridge a little bit. If you want to take adds out from all the way back here, like there's those scions across the way, you can. And there's going to be two snipers. There's going to be one on your right and one on your left. I didn't really remember where they were. That's why I'm moving up very cautiously as these mines almost kill me. All right, there he is. And they post him back here because just in case you make a run for it up the bridge, you're taking fire in front of you and you're focused on those scions all the way up front, and then you're getting sniped from behind. So make sure you take those two out, and then you can focus on the scions. And then as you take out the scions and the little snipers, work your way up to the bridge. I'm going to fast forward here. So you just want to take out some adds, and as you're taking out adds, start moving up, Now we are heading to the right, and there's going to be some orbs in the way of the path that you're going to want to run. I'm going to hop over here to the left because the scions don't really push up. I'm taking out that one orb that is right in front of the door, and you can kind of see, I know I'm in fast forward, Malok summons minions to his aid. That's going to spawn the orbs into the next room and the adds in the next room. So I'm trying to see that orb, but I can't really see it. I'm going to try to hop over here. So there's that orb. There's a left orb. There's a middle orb. And you want to take out that left orb because that is going to be the path that we're taking. Once we get into this next room, we're going to head to the left. So I take out these stupid scions real quick. Kind of wasted my super, but I was getting wrecked, and now I have no special ammo. Take out these little adds up front. There's going to be, there's going to be some snipers. I do think there's a Cabal guy in here. I'm not exactly sure, as all the times I did the Nightfall, I just ran through this part. Went and viz with the Blade Dancer. I've ran through it with the Titan and Warlock, so it's definitely doable. Just, you can have your agility up. You could even switch to the multi-tool if you wanted to before you even start the, get out of the very first room that we're in. Okay, so we took out the orbs, and we're going to head to the left. Just ignore these adds, ignore the thrall, run up here. This orb, you can go past this if you'd like to, but because there was a burn on, I decided to shoot it. and just get those thrall off my back. Ignore this orb completely. Stick to the left, stick to the left. You only got to make it in like 5 or 6 feet for the checkpoint. And there's the checkpoint, and we can continue on. Okay, now back to the original run. You can run past this too, but this is really, really hard to run past because there are snipers, and the hallway at the very end that leads to the final boss room is all shadow touch, so you can't even run, you can't jump, and there's a vandal sword guy that's blinding you. So I would just suggest, though it doesn't really matter, you can try to run through because there's checkpoints now. I'm still in year 1 Nightfall mode, where if you die you go back to ORYX and have to start all the way over. I would suggest just chilling back and killing these ads and clearing out the path. But if you want to try to run through, run through. If you got teammates, you got a Blade Dancer dude, just go in Viz, or a Titan. You can run up halfway up the room and pop a bubble if you'd like to. So I move up the right side of the room to take out that orb. You already saw me take out the first one, and then I moved up to take out the right one. Then I focus on these stupid snipers because they're going to be what gets you killed. And if you're lucky, the Nightfall, you see that heavy ammo box at the very end. There's going to be a heavy ammo box and a special ammo box, which is nice if you get both, because you could just burn all your heavy in here, taking these guys out as quickly as possible. But like all the other Nightfalls that have the ammo crates on them, it's RNG. I mean, one of the Nightfalls I did, they weren't there, and it was kind of whack, but whatever. So we're clearing out this room, clearing out the Cabal. I'm going to fast forward again. So once you clear out the ads, you move on up, and there's going to be this Sword Vandal guy. I just use rockets on here because I have the boxes. I know I got the boxes. And then you have the hallway that's shadow touched. There's going to be some Thrall and stuff in there. I'm going to fast forward again. And then we're going to be heading into the boss fight room. And this, you know, it's a tough fight. This is a harder solo Nightfall to do, especially with the light level difference compared to a lot of the Nightfalls. This is definitely harder. It's a fun fight. It's a little bit of a challenge, which is, I don't know, I like the fact that it's a challenge and it wasn't some just super easy strike to do right off of the bat. So there's just going to be a few ads in here. Now, if you want to wait for your super, wait for a pack cooldown, then don't kill these ads. Just kill the ones on the right like I did, and then just go where I'm going to go up in this middle room, and you can wait there. The boss is not going to spawn. Well, at least I don't think he spawns until you clear out all the ads. Maybe he spawns after like 5 minutes if you're just sitting here. So this is going to be our safe haven back here, which you will kind of see. I am going to show you. You can get underneath the globe, and that's kind of a cheese spot, and you can just do damage on the boss and you don't have to worry about ads at all. So I'm going to show you getting underneath there, which it's really inconsistent though, and I don't know how long it's going to be in. Maybe Bungie's going to do a little hot fix, I don't know, as I choke and wet the bed and piss my pants trying to snipe. So once he spawns, he's going to spawn in some ads, and he's going to spawn these 2 Cabal behind you, these 2 guys right here. Now the trick to get this door open, at least what I've gathered, and my friend told me about this and we tried it out, and it did it. So you need their little force blast that they do with their shield. As I die here, it doesn't matter, I just wanted to show you it actually happening. If they force blast that door, it opens it. So you want to be gathered near it when they spawn, though a lot of the times you're just going to die or get wrecked. So for their first initial spawn, stand in front of the door. That's the best opportunity for them to shield blast you, because you're right in front of the door. That shield blast hits the door and it's going to open it. You'll see here in a second, that guy inadvertently shield blasted the door, and as you go near it, it will open and it will stay open. Just give me a sec, as I didn't even realize that he actually had done it. I was going to kill some ads, and I was going to wait for the next spawn to actually try it so I could just show you what the underneath looks like as I do a little bit more damage here. And I fall back, and I realize, oh, the door's open. Okay, so the door's open, and you can come all the way down here. You can ignore these ads that are spawning behind me. I just was shooting them for ammo because I knew I was going to go back out. So you're down here, right? There's 3 doors. There's one to your left, there's one in the middle, and there's one to your right. And you can go back up here. If you want to leave, say you got a buddy or 2 down there, and you want to just, no, I'm going to go out because I want to go out. I don't know. You can go back out up the door. You just got to be careful because you can get wrecked, especially with the ads spawning up here. But I just wanted to show you guys that this door will open back up. You're not trapped down here or anything like that. So if you can get the door to open, do the fight down here. It's way easier, but I'm going to show you both ways. So if you want to, you just open up the door. So if the boss is on the left side of the room, or he's on the right side of the room, or he's in the middle of the room, you can open up that door. You can have a buddy open it up for you, and you just unload with your sniper. And you just open up the door, Takes a little second. So here's the boss, right? You're doing damage. Say his damage here, his attack. You just fall back up the main little corridor hallway here. Super duper easy to do it this way. So if you're under light, and you know, it might take a couple attempts. It really does to get that door to open. It's very inconsistent. And I'm going to show you both ways because I don't know if they're going to patch that. So I didn't want to just do it from down there. Though I would highly suggest doing it from down there until it is fixed, or if it never gets fixed, because it's way easier and way quicker. But if we're going to do it, I guess, quote unquote, legitly, but I don't know, kind of. We're going to be back here in this back little corridor where those Cabal spawn. That's where we're going to live and die this entire Nightfall. So same exact thing. Kill these ads, boss is going to spawn. If you don't suck at sniping, then you're going to get some solid shots on them. As I went 3 for 4 there. Get some shots on them and fall back. Get to the spot I am right now, the right side of this little back hallway here, and get ready for the ads to spawn. I would keep a rocket launcher on if you're by yourself, or maybe a sword, I guess. A sword would work really, really well. I wanted to keep a rocket launcher on just because of Void Burn. If Void Burn's not on, or Solar Burn or Arc Burn, then maybe switch to a sword because they can help you clear out those ads, or just save your super form. Save your Void Bomb, your Sith Lord, save your Hammer, or your Titan Smash, or your Bubble. I would rock Bubble, and I would rock Self-Res personally. That's just me. That's just solo Nightfall mode. And these Thrall, they will come on through, and you can ignore them. If you attack them and you're near them, they will attack you, but you see how they just kind of moseyed on through and down the steps? They don't really want to attack you. They just kind of come through the hallway. So the boss, Thumb, that's what he looks like. He looks like a Thumb from friggin' Spy Kids. He's going to move from the left side of the room to the middle of the room to the right of the room. He's going to follow you. Sometimes he takes forever to get to the spot where you're at, but the majority of the time, he's going to stay on the side of the room that you are on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do damage on the boss. And the second that he summons his minions, we're going to bail to the right side of this back hallway. So he's summoning them right now. Get to this spot, run right here. You can kneel down if you want to. You're behind cover, and wait for these 2 Cabal guys to spawn in the middle. The second they spawn with the orb, let your rockets fly, machine gun, your sword, your super, grenades, whatever it may be, let it fly. And dude, you can chill back here. So if you don't have your super yet, you're waiting for a pack cooldown, and you don't want to do damage on the boss yet to summon a new wave of guys, then don't summon them. Okay, we're going to do some more shots. Ads are coming in, and there was a little Thrall there, so I couldn't get to my right position, so I'm going to use my super. Use your super wisely. That would be my main suggestion. Use your super and heavy wise. Obviously, you guys know that, to use it wisely. So those 2 Cabal are down. Now, with Void Burn or Solar Burn or Arc Burn on, it's only going to take a couple sniper shots for him to summon the next wave. Now, if a Burn's not on, it's probably going to take quite a bit longer to summon them. I mean, that's 2 headshots, and he's already summoning a new wave. New wave's coming in. Rotate to this right spot right here. Let the rockets fly. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Now, the fight is going to change a little bit as the boss's health goes down. He starts out with like an arc cannon, you know, a shooty attack. And then he goes to the fire solar attack, which he's at right now. And then when he's at like 10% health, he's going to go to the little void ogre ball attack, which with Void Burn on, 1 shot, you're done, okay? But if Void Burn's not on, you could probably take a few, but those are easily defeated, which you'll see here coming up. We're going to run to this spot I'm at right now by the door that we took down below. You run to that door, and the balls can't really find you. So he's still on solar. I just did a little bit of damage, and I'm on the left side of the room. That's fine. I prefer the right side because these Cabal spawn closer to the left side, and you can accidentally kill yourself. And I knew I was going to, so I decided to throw an Invisnade and move back over to the right side. That left side, they spawn closer to that, and if you have a rocket launcher on, you're going to end up killing yourself. So just be very, very careful about that. That's why I always like to try and have them spawn when I'm kind of near that right edge, because I can get to the right wall that you can see right there that I've been kneeling behind, and I'm ready to go. I don't know why they spawn closer to the left. They just do, and I had rockets on, and I knew I would kill myself with rockets. I'm going to like kind of super fast forward here. The fight is really not that technical. The strategy dude, you're doing damage on boss. You can ignore these ads to the right and left if you want to. I just kind of kill some of them because the snipers are annoying, and they can drop some ammo that you can go and get if you feel you need some. And I'm super fast forwarding here. You're not missing out on anything or something with the strategy wise. All I was doing is I ran out of sniper ammo. I was waiting on pack cooldowns and waiting for the opportune moment to go and actually get some sniper ammo, waiting for some to drop some greenery so I could go and get some, just slightly doing a little bit of damage on the boss with my primary. And then the second he summons those minions, heading to the right side of the room where I showed you all the time. Now, as his health gets lower, there's going to be new ads that spawn with each new subsequent spawn. So once his health is at like 15, 20%, then you're going to have the stupid blinding knights, and the snipers come at about, I don't know, like 70% health, and they stay there for the rest of the fight. So you can kill ads, like I said, on left or right if you want to. If you shoot those blights, the shadow touch will go away on the outside steps, though I'm never on these outside steps except for it's to get ammo, because I don't want to leave the safety of the hallway, the little mini hallway to my right. So you could leave those orbs alone if you want to. If you shoot those orbs, as you see here, these steps right here are not shadow touch. I can move freely and sprint freely. So I'm waiting for Thumb to come around the corner so I can do some more damage. He's not to the void ogre balls yet, and you'll know when he's at that stage because his head will explode and he like won't have a head anymore, and he refuses to come over. Here he comes. Okay, he doesn't have a head anymore. I lied. There's the ogre balls. Run back to this spot right here, middle of the room. Just sit here right by this door and wait for them to explode. There's like 5 or 6 of them, and they're really hard to shoot. Don't even bother. Just run right here. Okay, so all the orbs are gone, and now I can poke my head back out. The second he sees you, he's firing those things, okay? You're going to have time to get off 1 shot, maybe 2 if you're lucky. 1 shot, run. Get back to the middle. Now there's ads coming in, so get to the right-hand side here. Get behind this wall for cover. Get these ads out quickly as possible. Again, same thing, rinse and repeat. Use your super, use your grenades, your rocket launcher, your sword, your machine gun, whatever it may be. And I'm going to super fast forward here. I'm just playing it really safe with Void Burn on and those ogre balls. You're getting one-shotted, so the fight's really drawn out. And that's going to be the same every week when Arc Burn's on or Solar Burn's on. It's really going to draw the fight out because you're not going to be able to be out in the open as much when the boss, like his fire attack, like you're going to want to do 1 or 2 sniper shots and then bail, because you don't want to be anywhere near that fire. And that's basically what I was doing. You're doing 1 shot with the ogre balls, bailing. So here I'm sending a rocket because I'm out of sniper ammo, and just come back middle. Okay? Their ogre balls are not going to come around the corner, but you have to be quick about it. Now, if you just sit there and they lock onto you, then they will follow you into this hallway. But if you just creep on out, you do 1 sniper shot, you do 1 rocket launcher shot. Here we go, 1 rocket launcher. Oh, the boss isn't even paying attention to me here, so I can actually do a few shots. I'm going to let it fly. And I'm going to get back to the middle just in case he lets those ogre balls go, as this is drawn out quite a bit. I apologize. This is a longer solo by yourself, but that is mainly because of the Void Burn setup and having to have this go slow, though you do get to take a huge chunk of damage with every sniper shot if you do have a Void Sniper, doing like 41,000 a shot. He is almost dead. He's a sliver as I creep out here for some sniper ammo so I can just quickly finish him off, being careful that I don't get wrecked by a little tiny ogre ball and have to start all over. I'm going to fast forward to the very end, the last few sniper shots. I hope this video is helpful. I know I came out with it super late. It's going to be Monday night if I get this friggin' video up just before reset. So my bad for anybody that was actually waiting for it. But this strike's going to be up plenty of times to come. So basically just a little rundown over the strategy, guys. I'm sure you guys gathered it because you're smart. And there I got a Hood of Malok, another one. So you're just in that little back room. Do damage on the boss. The second you hear and see that he's summoning new people, head to that right wall that I showed you. Take out those middle ads. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Ogre balls, the second he fires those things, get back to that middle door and hug that middle door and use the middle door strategy until it's gone. It's way easier. It's going to make the fight way quicker, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Hopefully this video was helpful, and my bad again for having this come out late. And it's going to come out, I mean, you're going to see this and it's already going to be reset. So my bad, yo. Just use it the next time it's up. And no reward for me. I'd already done it on my hunter. And I think I got like a 324 chess piece or some piece of junk the first time around. Have a good one, guys. See ya.